Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, I had these on my wish list for a little while. These are Faber-Castell 48 Goldfaber pencils. They are Faber-Castell's wax pencils. So not like Polychromos, not like anything else, they are wax. I've got hair sticking in front of the lens. So I bought them for myself for Christmas because I'm just like that. It's got to be done. And I've got Ruby Charms Big Book of Colour Charts, which I of course will link below both these items. And I want to swatch them with you because, like I say, they're not going to be like Polychromos. They're wax-based pencils. And they are, let's have a look at the tin. So I'll stop waffling. So here's the tin. Isn't that beautiful, the artwork on the front? And then if we look at the back, you get all the colours that you get in the set. And I think they've done a good job. And I'll say that before I've swatched them. I might change my mind afterwards. But the reason I say that is there is some good browns and there is some good peachy pink tones. And I know that that one is beige red, the skin tone that I use all the time with the Polychromos. So I'm very excited about that because it gives us the versatility to use the pencils more than we would. So on the back here it says that they are 3.3mm lead, so they're quite skinny pencils like a Prisma. It says excellent light fast, soft vibrant colour laydown, highly pigmented, water resistant and smudge proof, high break resistance due to secure bonding process, and easy to sharpen with all normal pencil sharpeners. Okay, enough waffle. Now, when I was looking for this set, I tried to find just a swatching video so I could see what colours were in it and whether I wanted it or not, but there seemed to be some confusion over the colours. So this is a hinged lid on the tin. We get the Faber-Castell leaflet, which I will come to in a second. And here we've got the two layers of pencils. Now they don't have their names, but they do have a number, and that's why that's significant. So there's the other set. So delicious colours as usual. Deliciousness. Okay, I need to grab a Polychromos. Have I got one to hand? Right, here's my Polychromos. So, for example, if I grab this one, this is our Polychromos, our known and well-loved beige red, if you can pick that up, which is number 132. Now, if we go here, this is the Goldfaber pencil. This is what they look like. They're quite thin. They don't have a name. They have made in Germany and a barcode, but they have the number 132. And they match. So they're the same colours as the Polychromos. That got me really excited when I realised that. So in the back of the book here, in the little leaflet they send you, in the back is their colour chart. Now if I lift it up high enough, you'll see that 132 says light flesh. Well, they've changed the name since to that beige red. Yeah. They've changed the name since. But let's pick another one. For example, let's pick 128. So here we are. Pencil 128. And if we can find that... Where is it? Of course I'd have to find one I can't. Oh, I'm useless with stuff like this. Alright, let me find... Hang on, wait a minute. Bear with me. I think it's the dyslexia. It just throws me with everything. Okay, so if we look here, dark cadmium orange is 115, and there's 115 there. So we know that this colour is dark cadmium orange. So if you wanted to, you could label them with the names, or when you do the swatch chart, you could label them with the names, but I'm not particularly bothered. It's nice to know that they match, but I will keep this little chart in there And if I'm doing a colour along with them or anything else, I can refer to that number and I will know what colour that is. Nice and easy without any extra work. So I'm going to keep that safe. So if we compare it only just for comparison's sake to a Prismacolor, here is a black Prismacolor. I'm only comparing due to the size of the pencil, and we pick a nice dark colour that you can see. So the difference being is we've obviously got a nice dipped end that represents the colour of the pencil, but they are slightly thinner than a Prismacolor. Slightly thinner. They've got a nice slick barrel. And what else can I say about them really? Not much. They've come already with a nice sharp point. So I'm not going to sharpen them. I would normally, but I'm not going to sharpen them. So if I get my beloved book out here and flip to the back, I think this is where I put them. That's my Pastello colours that we swatched at the back. Gorgeous, gorgeous colours. Yes. Let me move my keyboard out of the way so I don't press anything vital on the computer and we have an explosion. I have set us up, to do the 48 colours on this page, and at the top there I'm going to do my Chromaflows and see, because they're wax based, if we can make a beautiful large set of wax based pencils. Now I just have to find my pen. Gosh, the organisation, folks, is real. It's a real struggle for me. Okay, so we're going to take white. I'm going to get my chart out so that I can see what colours I'm using. Oh, my hands don't work. Okay, I'm going to put that there so I can see. So I'm going to put 101 at the bottom, and this is our white. Okay. We're not going to see it, but it was worth a shot. Let's see if it covers the line. So it does cover the black line look on the paper. Nice. Okay, not much more I can say about that one. This one is 104, which is light yellow glaze. They are smooth. They are instant colour payoff, instantly. I'm just trying to fade it out now. They're lovely. I have no concerns over colouring with these whatsoever. They're not sticky on the page. This is 105. And this is light cadmium yellow. You know, like some pencils you get that like a sort of squeak where they almost drag on the paper. These are not doing that. So I paid £30 for these pencils, which I think is a bargain. And as I understand it, I'll have to check, but as I understand it, you can get them open stock. So that's even more of a dream, isn't it? So 107 is cadmium yellow. Let's make sure you're in shot. Well, that's a pretty colour. That's lovely and soft. As you can see, I'm not pressing hard at all. This is Amazon print paper, this book. They are working beautifully. And I can fade that out and get all those different shades that we oh goodness me, that we might want from that one colour. Isn't that lovely? So I'm so excited about these pencils. How they've missed me, or how I've missed them, I have no idea. There's not a lot of coverage about them on YouTube, and they're not expensive. For 48 pencils, £30 is not expensive in terms of a Faber-Castell product, I don't think, and I just couldn't find a lot of information about them. So this is 108 and this is dark cadmium yellow. So already there we've got a lovely gradient should you want to, you know, use your colour family to make a nice gradient like we do in a lot of my videos. So that's really well thought through. Okay, gorgeous. Oh, I'm very excited. Very, very excited. So this is 109. Oh, and they're going up. Oh, we've missed one there. But so I thought they were going to go up in like numerical order, but dark chrome yellow. But we're obviously not a 120 set, so we are going to skip numbers, aren't we, of colours. So at least they're ordered in a an order that makes sense. You get some pencils and they're all over the place, you just have no idea. You can't make any sense of the number system at all. So I'm hoping that Derwent with their Chromaflow will bring us some more out, because they are gorgeous. I love those pencils. And I'm hoping that Faber-Castell will do the same with these, because they're just beautiful. So we've got 115. Okay. Oh, that's lovely. What number's that? What colour's that? Dark cadmium orange. So now we're going to come into our reds. So yeah, like I say, they're smooth. When I'm not losing the point on them. And I was desperate to do this video so that I can do a colouring with them. And like I say, I'm going to do the Chromaflow on the page at the above, and hopefully I can use them in conjunction with each other, because they're both wax-based pencils. That's beautiful. Look at that range. You could blend those completely together. Okay, we've got 118, which is Scarlet Red. So oh, look at that. Just absolutely no effort. No effort whatsoever. And we still keep a beautiful tip. So that's brilliant. Very, very impressed, people. Very impressed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hang on. 2, 4, 6, 8. This one is 1, 2, 1. And this is Pale Geranium Lake. Yeah, I think they've thought through the colour families really well, look. So we've got real opportunity when we're colouring to blend with them. So far, folks. And we can deepen it up, we can let me keep layering, see how deep I can go. Yeah, they layer. As far as I can tell, I mean it's not a colouring page obviously, but you know, don't you? You get a feel for different pencils, and I know that I'm going to love these. That was gorgeous colour. Okay. So this is a 126, a lovely deep red, which I'm really pleased to see, which is Carmine Permanent. So we'll do this one. That was a very sharp tip on that. So I'm just using a bit more pressure, not heavy still. on this edge because I want to see the real depth of colour that we can get. And then bring it out. So far this top row, I'm going to move to the row below in a minute. So we have 12 on each row. So far I would say this row, the first 12 pencils, all in shot there, I think, are they? Yeah. Just about. Yeah. Well, not really, but they would all blend perfectly together. Okay, let's come to the row below. So this is 130. And this colour is Dark Flash. Excuse my phone. Beautiful. So there's a little bit of sheen on this one, but it's catching the light, but not like a Prisma. I was colouring in Tom Fletcher's The Christmas Horse and the Naughty List, and I was having real trouble because it was night time, trying to get the glare off the pencil so that you could see what I was doing. These have some sheen, I'm not going to fib about it, but they're not like the Prismas. So that was 130 and that was Dark Flash. This is 131. I'm so excited about this. This is Medium Flash. So what makes it exciting, folks, is all those beautiful colours that I'm used to, and I love the Polychromos colours for skin, are in this little 48 set. So I think, if I'm right, that medium, I could be wrong, but I think medium flash these days is called cinnamon. Let me check it in my Polychromos, because mine says cinnamon. I can't see. No, that's not. It's not cinnamon. Let me have a look at that one. No, it is medium flash. So, my mistake there. Sorry, folks. So it is medium flash. One of my favourite colours is cinnamon. So I really hope they have a cinnamon colour. And cinnamon is 189. Let me move those. Do they have 189? No, they don't. Never mind. Never mind. That's gorgeous. Lovely, 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 lovely. Alright, I'm just moving my pencils. Okay. Now we've got 119, which is light magenta. So we're going to go into the pinks now. The pinky pinks. They're very smooth lay down. Very smooth. Very easy to use. So like me, if you have mobility issues with your hands, like mine is caused by pain and swelling and the fibromyalgia, these are a beautiful pencil to use because you don't have to work so hard. Okay, 134. Is Crimson. That is a beautiful colour. I mean, I know we've seen these colours because they are polychromos, but people out there that don't have polychromos and can't afford polychromos may well be very interested in this set because, and I tell you why folks, when I was learning to colour I would switch off channels that, or a video that I was watching if they were using pencils I didn't have, because you think you can't recreate that image without those colour pencils, but you can. However, so if you had a set of these and someone was using polychromos, you'd more than likely be able to follow along with it. So this is 132. Oh, sorry, no, 123. And this is fuchsia. So if you have the polychromos and not the Goldfaber pencils, and I crack them out in fuchsia, you can say, well, that's fine because I've got the polychromos and I know that I've got all those colours. And vice versa. Well, 48 of the polychromos colours if you've got this set. Beautiful. Then we've got 125, which is middle purple pink. Another beautiful deep colour. There, beautiful. And then we've got 133, which is magenta. They've sharpened to a very sharp point, as you can hear. Excuse me, some of them are really sharp. That's a gorgeous colour, love that one. Deep wine red. That would be good for lightly shading over skin to give shadows. That's beautiful, I like that. Okay, now we're going to go into purples. I think there's two purples, like proper purples. This is 136. And this is purple violet. I'll just make sure you can see. Nothing more frustrating than a swatch video and you can't see. I'm so excited about these, they are beautiful. So like I say, I'll put the link in below. I'm not an Amazon affiliate, I don't make any money out of it. I've brought these myself. This is my opinion. And my true opinion of what I think of these pencils, just in a swatch video. You have to remember that. 137. So until I actually start colouring and blending, I won't really know what I think of them. But I can tell you, just from swatching, that they are smooth, they're easy to use, their colours are transition beautifully. They've given us a really lovely selection. This is blue violet. And then we get into their blues. So I'm not, like I say, I'm not really seeing much of that. I haven't really. Let's press hard, see what happens. It's a good colour to do on camera because it's dark. Yeah, I'm not seeing that hideous. There's a little bit of shine, but not overly, if that makes any sense. So even where I've pressed like there, really hard, there's like, and my light's shining directly on it, no real glare off of them. Okay, blues now. We are 151. And this is Halio Blue Reddish, this one. And like I say, you'll recognise the colours. It's a beautiful blue. Which is what drew me to them. The fact that they were polychromos, Faber-Castell and wax based, I was so excited about. And just don't know how these have escaped my clutches so far, folks. I just don't know. Right, we'll move back over to this side. Then we've got, okay, 143. And that is Cobalt Blue. We will come out and have a look. But I would recommend them. I would say this is a really nice set to have. So far. I think the colours they've chosen are, like the Chromaflow, are perfect. Okay, then we've got 120, which is Ultramarine. Got a bit messy there. I'll have to excuse that one. I'm trying to speed up a bit. My hands don't like it. But a good way of swatching videos, if you want to see all the colours and want to watch it, but just don't want to sit there for the whole time that it's being done, is if you click on the little cog wheel below the title of the video, and you'll be able to click on the speed of the video. So you could click it right up to 2 times normal speed. Get through it quicker. Okay, 140 is Light Ultramarine. Oh good, I'm glad they've put that in. Because this is a stunning colour. And you can really lessen off the pressure. I'll show you. Lessen off the pressure and get like almost just a wash of blue with this colour. Isn't that lovely? Absolutely beautiful. Right, that's tray 1 done. Sadness, folks. It's sad. I love new pencils. 147. 147 is Light Blue. Again, look at the point on that. And that's how it came. Ready to rock and roll, folks. No sharpening required. Beautiful. And again, we can fade that out with the softest touch. Look at that, isn't that lovely? Alright. We're going into our turquoises. 154, which is Light Cobalt Turquoise. One of my favourite colours. I love pink, but this blue-green turquoisey colours really grab me. I love them. Beautiful colour, I love that. Okay, then we're going to go 149, which is bluish turquoise. And that would blend beautifully with that Halio blue reddish. Same kind of colour family. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, next one. 153. Is cobalt turquoise. Now that would blend lovely with the 154, which is like cobalt turquoise, so that makes sense. Beautiful. Okay, we've got 156, which is cobalt green. Ooh, getting beautiful. And again would blend nicely together, those two. There we are. Okay. Then we've got 158, which is deep cobalt green. It's a lovely colour, look at that. So we've got a brilliant green, a brilliant deep green in this little set. Which a lot of the little sets overlook, I think, that you need. Well, I do. A really dark, beautiful green, and that is lovely. Okay, 162. Are we in camera? Yes, we are. 162, which is light phthalo green. So that's our yellowy green. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeousness. Okay, last line, folks. Sadness. I want it to go on. More and more colours, please, Faber-Castell. 161 is phthalo green. That was a little bit of the tip breaking off. The other thing I was going to say is I don't see any dust or crumbling. They're just smooth and... yeah, I don't see any dust or crumbling. We haven't had to brush anything away, have we? Okay. 163 is emerald green. Looks like they're going to give us a lovely selection of greens. Okay, emerald green. Then we've got 266, which is permanent green. It's a nice colour. I like that colour. It's more of an earthy green. I like that. Ooh, very pretty. Okay, we've got a few more greens. 166, which is grass green. Are we going to get May green? Or earth green yellowish? No, we're not. But I'm happy with what we have got so far. Okay, that's 166. Then we've got 170. Which is... oh, we have! I apologise, I take it back. May green. It's one of my favourite colours of the greens to use for highlights and things. It's a beautiful colour. And I have to say they are a match to the Polychromos. Let's find... where's my Polychromos page? Right, let me see. Look in the index. I'm looking for, not Faber-Castell, 44 to 46. There we are. There's the Polychromos. So if we just look at these blues that we're swatching and the greens that we've just come down to, where's, if we focus on May green, which is here, and then we flip to May green here, can you see? They are so close in colour, you know, they are perfect. So excited about that. Brilliant. Okay. Then we've got one, well, we will have if I put you back in camera, 167, I think that is. Yeah. 167 is permanent green olive, another colour I like. I really like these yellowy earth greens. And those two go really well together, the May green and this one. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, I think this is the last of our greeny colours. We're going into browns then. Is 173. And this is olive green yellowish. Okay. Alright, that's that one. This is 183. I apologise. This is light yellow ochre. Brilliant. I use this a lot. There we go. Then we've got 187, which is burnt ochre. I have to say they've really selected beautiful colours. They've thought, whoever's designed this set have thought really long and hard about putting decent colours in there. I'm just looking, we do have a black, so it could be a really good beginner set so that you're not overwhelmed with colours. Get used to blending because they've picked colours that will go really well together blend wise, like those two would blend beautifully. Okay, 192, 192, we're nearly there folks, sadly. 192 is Indian Red. Now this is another colour that I enjoy using for skin. So for shadows on Caucasian skin, but equally on darker skin tones this would give you that gorgeous pinky undertone that you need. That's beautiful, I love that colour. I always call it, is it? Yeah, it is Indian Red. I think I used to call it India Red. Indian Red, beautiful. Okay. Last row folks, we're nearly there. 283. This is Burnt Sienna. Great choice. Burnt Sienna. I have to say, looking at this chart, you can really see clearly the colours that will blend together. It's given me some ideas. 176 is Van Dyke Brown. This is a nice dark neutral brown. I like this one. The other one that I love is Walnut Brown, but that's not in here. That's okay. That's plenty dark enough. Okay, we're going to have the big test in a minute. We'll have the black coming up. That's our big test. Is that going to be any good? Right, 273. We've got some greys, so I'm hoping they'll give us a warm grey and a cold grey. This has got a browny undertone to it, so I would say this is our warm grey. That's a good colour they've selected because you can deepen that up or bring it out really lightly. Look at that. Cool. Okay, what's this one? Sorry, that was warm grey 4. Check me out, Noah McGrath. So this one is cold grey 4. So cold grey to me always reminds me of like metal. The warm greys tend to have more brown tone in them, and the cold greys are more sort of leaning towards the bluey side, in my opinion. Yeah, that's beautiful colour. Well done. Right, what is this? 199 is the black. So this is the big test. Is it going to be as good as our Prisma black? We always strive to find one white and black, I do, that are as good as the Prisma. Well folks, that is very opaque. And you can fade it out, look. So we get the very deep black. I hope you're picking up on that. It looks brown on the camera, but it is definitely not. Very deep black, and then we can go into, by lightning pressure, greys. Look at that. Gorgeous. Well done, Faber-Castell. Now, we've got 250, which is gold. These are their metallic pencils. It's a pretty colour. But I'm not seeing any metallic sheen on there, folks. But it's a very pretty colour. Okay, that's gold. And then the final one is 251, and you guessed it, silver. So let's go for this. It's a pretty colour, very pale grey. But again, I don't see any metallic-y. They're very pretty colours and they add to the set. I think, let's come out and have a look at all of them. I think I would have preferred, if they could have done, another red instead of the gold and silver. And walnut brown. You know, a really deep dark brown. But I absolutely adore this set. I'm going to keep my little chart here so that when I'm colouring or using them to colour with you, their names are available, so you can use your polychromos. Just folding it back on itself. So I'm probably going to keep them in this little tin at the minute. But what I want to do is put the Chromaflow, Derwent Chromaflow, up here, because we've only got 24 colours of the Derwent Chromaflow, and these are my all-time favourite pencils. I adore them. Gina brought them for me for Christmas, and they are magnificent pencils to work with. So I want to, well, maybe I could just add them down here onto this chart, and then hopefully together I can have a bigger array of colours that in two sets that I can use together, and that would be really clever, really interesting. Alright folks, I'll move it back over. I have no issues whatsoever with the colours that they've chosen, other than the fact I could do without those two, and a walnut brown and another red would be nice, but I am really happy with the set that I've been given. I hope you enjoyed seeing the colours that are available, and when I was doing my research on them, I was confused by the colours. You know, people saying, oh, there's no, it's just numbers, there's no names. Well, yes, of course, it'd be lovely to have the names on the pencil, but in all reality, if we have the little conversion chart here with us, they're listed. They were in order of how the pencils came. I think the way that they've ordered the pencils in colour family, I'm completely happy with. I won't be rearranging them. I think that I'm completely happy with how they've done it. So in all honesty, those names are not an issue at all. And like I say, if you swatch on a bigger chart, you can write those names in. I'm thrilled to bits with them. Absolutely thrilled to bits with them. I hope you've enjoyed looking at the gorgeous colours that they send. They will be featuring in the channel. Like I say, £30 for a set of 48, and as if I can speak, and if I've got it correctly, you can buy them open stock, which I am thrilled about. So thank you so much for joining me while I play with these gorgeous pencils. I'll put a link down below to Ruby Charm's Big Book of Colour Charts if you haven't got it, and of course a link to the beautiful Faber-Castell Goldfaber pencils. Faber-Castell's only set of wax pencils. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So thank you so much for sharing this deliciousness with me. I'll let you go. Until we speak again, take really good care of yourselves, folks. Bye-bye.